What's going on, guys? Today we're going to be working on a 2012 Acura MDX. We ordered these nice Brembo rotors and these brake pads. This company actually makes the OEM Honda pads. And for the rear, we just went ahead with some Wagner pads. Since most of the braking is used up front, you want the better stuff up front. Alright guys, here's a quick look at the tools that I'm going to be using. Get yourself a nice ratchet, some nice sockets. I have an air compressor, so I like using the air impact. And guys, always know where your wheel lock key is. And if you don't have an air compressor, an electric impact works just fine. And a beefy flathead helps. I also have a ball peen hammer, and this hand impact broke the last brake job that I did. So I had to order this part so that wouldn't happen again. And this is just to take off the screw that holds on the rotors. And you're also going to need a nice beefy C-clamp. Alright, and then you're going to have to take off these two bolts. They're 17 millimeters. They hold on the caliper. And then you're going to have to take off these bolts in the back, and they are 19 millimeters, and they're going to hold the caliper bracket. And if you don't have electric tools or an air compressor, then you have to use brute force. So while you're removing the caliper, get yourself a little bungee cord or something to hold the caliper with, because you do not want that hanging from the brake line itself. Because if you have a leak in your brake line, that you lose your brakes. There's no brakes. So just be careful with that brake line. And here I'm noticing some grease, and I was wondering where it was coming from. And here you're going to see that I have it hanging with the bungee, not the brake line. And here is where that leak was coming from, busted CV axle. And then you just compress the piston from the caliper so it sits nice and flush using that beefy C-clamp. And after I remove the pads, here is the outside pad, and here is the inside pad. It really did need a brake job. And here is me unboxing the new Brembo rotor. Now, these are premium rotors, and this is what I recommended. In my opinion, if you could afford it, always go for the higher end parts. But I also understand that not everybody's budget is the same. Guys, I don't have Brembo rotors on any of my cars. Here is a comparison, old versus new. Obviously, the new ones are all nice and shiny. These are all dirty and old. Here we can kind of see the huge lip that's left on there. Also went ahead and replaced it with new saddles. Don't forget to lube up your slide pins. And on any new rotor, it usually comes coated with some kind of material to keep it from rusting in the box. So you just need to spray some brake cleaner on there to get that coating off. And just wipe it off with a clean rag. And this is what it looks like with the brake pads installed. And with the brake caliper, this is the finished product. And guys, don't forget, you have to stay hydrated. This is just me looking at the mess I have to clean. Here's a quick look at the rear brakes. They looked fine. And don't forget to torque the lug nuts. And that's pretty much it, guys. I hope this video helps you guys out.